Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I in Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today. Can you indulge our audience a little bit and tell them just a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, I love being able to talk to people and have a magnetic attitude, being able to just show them. So I always like to say, level up is Coach at Tanya T. Wise here.
So can you tell our audience, just give them a teaser about what your presentation will be about?
So my philosophy is that we should all be living our dream life. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you start living your dream life. What are some of the things that you thought about in your childhood that you just kind of let go and dormant?
Wow.
And I want to reignite that and just give you some pointers and some tips, some tools, some strategies to be able to start living your best life now. And guess what, Wanda? And leave an inheritance for your legacy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that's resonating with a lot of people. I've heard that you have a dynamic coaching program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools, we help them implement strategies, as well as give them resources so that they can live their best life now and leave that inheritance.
Wow. Oh, I love that. I love the leave the inheritance part. Listen, you are dropping some major nuggets, and I know a lot of what you're saying is resonating with a lot of people, but I think we're all curious. How did you even make this transition into the speaking and coaching arena? What's the story behind this?
So I started out in finance, and I realized that a lot of people don't necessarily go after their dream life because of the lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it.
If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that?
Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Wise.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
It's time for you to start bossing in social media. For all your social media needs, you've come to the right place at the right time to get your website designed, landing page, social media platforms, and get the training you need to get in front of the people that's ready to buy your products and services. Let me train you with StreamYard, Zoom, Clubhouse, and much more. And let me help you get your virtual professionals, not assistants, because assistants can only assist you, but the virtual professionals can give you that professional flavor that you need to expand your reach and increase your revenue. Jump on in and get in where you fit in and start bossing today.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
I'd like you to imagine with me, if you will, opening an app where you can collaborate with like-minded individuals from around the world, get inspiration and in-app tools to launch and grow your business, as well as share your knowledge and earn compensation, all in one app. Well, the name of that app is Truso, short for Truly Social. Hi, I'm Matthew Newman, the founder and CEO of Truso. A new concept in social media, Truso is designed from the ground up to be a platform that's both social and empowering for all its users. How exactly do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, Truso brings the world together via video. Psychologists assert that video provides a significantly more effective connection than audio only. When you enter a community on Truso, you're face-to-face. Second, on Truso, you don't have to have 1 million followers to monetize. Our business model allows all hosts and moderators to monetize, no matter the size of your following, by 1, producing fee-based content, and 2, inviting others to join the platform as subscribers. Even more, Truso has an in-app resource library with over 100 free resources, forms, and documents to help you build your brand and grow your business. Third, Truso is inclusive. The deaf and hard of hearing communities make up 360 million people worldwide. Unlike audio-only apps, Truso embraces this community, providing a networking platform that allows them to participate via video and closed captions. We even have a deaf and hard of hearing foundation in the works as well. Fourth, Truso is both social and safe. We refer to Truso as a virtual extension of the beauty shop.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S. African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, proved that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why BeDirect was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to BeDirect's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business lifecycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. But corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, BeDirect Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African continental and country specific, integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training, masterclasses led by African industry execs, and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to BeDirect Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success. Hello, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. And my genius is helping women accelerate the path to success. You know, I was blessed to have strong women in my life who encouraged, motivated, and pushed me to do my best and to never even think about giving up on my dreams. So I say to women, we must show up to rise up. We have talents and potential, but who will see them if we don't speak up and get noticed? I know that women are a tremendous resource on this planet, and there is nothing more fulfilling than helping a woman tap into her full potential. I do this because I want to be a part of helping as many women as I can to show up, to rise up. I do this because genius is common.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Good day, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Carrie Jackson, and I am your business moderator for this afternoon. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, California, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Today, we will be here. Our speaker will be Ms. Pamela McKinney.
Hello, hello.
Hello. So, welcome to the Black Business Network.
My pleasure, Queen.
All right. So please tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you and your audience today. I do appreciate that. My name is Pamela McKinney, and I am a multifaceted individual, and I've realized what my gift has been from above. I believe we all have a gift, and in nurturing mine, I have three businesses I'll just talk about very, very briefly. And one being Business Concepts Accelerated. This is where we accelerate your business. So I'm a business and marketing strategist. I help with I work with marginalized communities with their, and I really, it's a CEO support consultancy. And we support small businesses in their go-to-market strategy. So the message that they're telling the right audience at the right time, that's primarily what Business Concepts Accelerated is. Also, CEO Go Global. This is a leisure blog for women who travel, women on the go, and what they read in leisure. And so with that, we have a nonprofit entity where we crack the door open for individuals for opportunity, which is what I'm speaking on today. And then thirdly, I've just launched a new company called 3 Green Coatings. And it's pretty phenomenal to be able to step into the high performance coatings polymer industry as a minority-owned Black woman. So that's a little bit about the businesses that I'm endeavoring into.
Wow. So with those multifaceted and various businesses, what would you say would be like your core passion behind, starting the new business and even with the CEO and the business? What would be your core passion?
Well, the core passion or mission of it all really stems from the conversation today, and that's about recognizing opportunity. I think that God puts things in our path, and it's whether you recognize it as an opportunity or if you let that opportunity kind of pass you by. And because I am so multifaceted, that means that I can work many things at one time. I don't know, I'm just kind of good at it. Some people might say, let's focus on one thing and one thing only. Let's get that done. But my brain works where I can work multiple things, knowing that they all interconnect. And so when I'm presented with opportunity, I recognize it as opportunity. I thank God for the opportunity that He's presented me with. And that's what fuels me, is to be able to enable or really be the catalyst of that opportunity crossing the finish line, and everything that I have envisioned to all interconnect to be one beautiful conglomerate really to the marketplace, to the global marketplace. And so just inching those things forward, inching everything I can forward motivates me. It truly does.
Wow. So I know that we are truly going to be blessed by your presentation today. So, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Well, thank you so very much once again. And I really do appreciate the Black Business Network. And so today, again, I'm going to speak on opportunity and recognizing opportunity, and I really want to take it from both sides. When you're looking at opportunity as an individual, and just really the humanity, just being human, that is every day we wake up, it's an opportunity to go make something happen. And so, we all have our upbringing and the environment that we all rose from. And I don't care who you were. If you were someone born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you had to perhaps learn how to be humble, humble yourself. And so those are lessons that are learned throughout life and our individual journeys, right? And so, but recognizing the humbling of something as an opportunity for you to go and be a better human, oh my goodness, look at the bigger picture that you can now envision yourself undertaking, and it being something that bless others. Okay, so that rich person who was born with that silver spoon in their mouth, do they even desire to bless others? Is that even a part of their makeup? I had everything given to me. So, but again, looking at the experience that you may have undertaken that humbled your ass. And so that looking at that as an opportunity really for a bigger picture in your life that could really fulfill you so much greater, so much more, in everything you want to do. So recognizing opportunity really is, I think, a mind shift. It's a mindset. And, I don't have my speech really in any way. It's kind of just what's coming to me. And then I do have some points, maybe 5 key strategies as I talk about cracking turning cracks really into doors, turning cracks of opportunity into doors of opportunity. And as I said at the beginning, it could be from both sides. The one flip of the coin is that person who may have, there doesn't seem to be any opportunity. There doesn't seem to be any cracks. I go to this deadbeat job that I hate. And, there's never anything that is out there that makes me want to dream bigger, do bigger, have even hope that there could be something better for me, because every single thing I do tears me down. I take 2 steps forward and I get knocked back 5 steps. It's always something. And there are people living their lives that way, right? So you take someone from that environment, and how do you enable hope? How do you, even fathom the thought of what is my passion, the thing I'm really, really good at? Again, at the beginning, I said everyone has a gift, and I've recognized mine. So if everyone has a gift, it could be the gift of gab. It could be the gift of, you're a great artist. You like to do fashion. You're good with material, whatever it is. It could be from the biggest thing to the smallest of things. It is your individual gift, and you love and find enjoyment in doing it, right? That is your passion. And so it's an interesting dynamic to recognize your passion, and then to nurture it so that your passion can become a revenue generating business, something that you love going to and doing every single day because you love that passion. But, that's one side of the coin. The other side, I think, is someone who, opportunity comes to, and they do see it as opportunity. I might even put myself in that category of recognizing opportunity. And then also, what can I do that can enable others to also realize their hopes, dreams that they really don't think it's a possibility of it even ever coming true, because nothing ever goes well in my life and in my way. There's so many ways that things could really, crisscross applesauce in this thought. Let's turning cracks into doors. All right. So from the one side, I remember when I was working in corporate, and I have a career of working in corporate America. And I walked into the break room one day, and there was the housekeeping young Black lady was in there, and she was cleaning up. She was in the break room by herself. It was after lunch and late afternoon. She was in there by herself, and she was cleaning. I mean, just cleaning, like with oomph, with integrity. And I was so impressed looking at her with nobody watching her, give it her all to, give it A+ standards. And I just said to me, that's a woman that I would want on my team, because when no one's watching her, she is giving it her all. And it's like the unsung, hero, it's just the integrity to give it your best. And I can appreciate that. There could have been someone who was half doing something because there is not anybody watching. Recognizing opportunity, that right there, that experience of watching that young lady and, really brought on this nonprofit piece of a CEO Go Global. And that's where I take someone, I identify someone with a lived experience. Our last recipient was someone who had an addiction, and she overcame that. And then so the point there was to honor her. She wanted to write down her story. Okay, so now how do we enable her to do that? There's someone where we're cracking the door open of opportunity. And so there was two parts, the part of us recognizing her and what could each successful woman, here's another way of being the opportunity, right? You can be the change you want to be. So in being the opportunity, I brought together successful women who were, accountants, or someone who could help and, has a ministry, or different avenues that could be somewhere that's natural for this woman to walk through and maybe make a change by pulling all this stuff together, taking these different individual opportunities. And she now leveraged those opportunities so that she can have a bigger picture with her vision and her passion. And so just marrying all of that is that nonprofit entity. That is what I do under CEO Go Global. Turning cracks into doors. I feel like we have the ability to be the change. As I said earlier, we have the ability to be what we want to see. And so in doing that and cracking the doors open, really, again, I talked about it being a mindset thing. If I run through my 5 key strategies, and then we can move into cultivating curiosity. When we think about opportunity, if you don't know how to recognize opportunity and see the big picture, the way God made me is that when someone tells me a good idea that's a solution that solves a big problem, and that's who I work. I work with founders with BCA, Business Concepts Accelerated. I work with small businesses. I work with founders, CEOs and founders, and private investors. I've had 3 pitch events where I match the investor to the founders, because I believe Black wealth can fund Black founders. However, anybody with wealth and you want to help someone, then we are putting together our rolling fund to really go into our 4th pitch event. And but I do individually work with private investors, my BCA referral network. This is where we want to match you. Someone with a great idea that solves a big problem, and marry that to people who have capital or funding that would like to get in on that early stage venture and be the capital. They have done the MVPs, they have patents, they have shown the numbers, they have followers, whatever their thing is, the technology, new technology, have the top 25 founders to watch list. And that's going to all be on our new website coming to market probably next week. I think we're launching bcaceo.com, bcaceo.com. And this is where you can come and really see where we're all about opportunity. We're all about opportunity. Anything that I can create a special little deal for my small business owners, I'm going to get an exclusive just for my members. And so those are the type of opportunities. Anything I see that gives you a chance to really get your brand out there, whether it's our $50 unlimited sales funnel opportunity, whether it is our get your own landmark in the metaverse opportunity where you can showcase, and do presentations and show movies and bring your audience that's in your online business now to a brick and mortar, your own creative business that has your products aligned along the wall. These are opportunities that you may not have a chance really in your business to integrate or really had the vision, the big picture to do. So if you go to our website, bcaceo.com, I wish to bring opportunity, new ways to do business for small business owners, right? Opportunity, seeing the big picture. That is the gift of vision. And I recognize that being my gift. So someone tells me their idea and already I'm at the moon. I'm up there waiting on you. And I've had people to say, wait, whoa, Pamela. I am not ready for all of that. I've got them up here. This is how we could, great idea. Let's do it. And that's how that's how I roll. And so seeing opportunity in everything that, anything really that could be presented to me that I can leverage the thought of taking it higher and how it could really fit into my ecosystem of what I've created. Like it all fits together. So seeing a big picture. And if something happens to you, really, it is not usually by chance. If it's by chance, it still can be on your purpose if you make it be that. You create opportunity. It really is as such that you can. I spoke with someone a little earlier on a networking event that I just got off about an hour ago. And the lady said, hey, I have this business, this idea. I just don't know how to really take it to market. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do, how to get it out there. And I told her, number one thing is you don't want to waste another day of having a gateway that someone can come in, right? So that's why we have our $50 unlimited sales funnel opportunity. Right. And then I've even put in there a done for you for the non-technical person, a done for you service that's exclusive to our members that allows you to create unlimited gate openers. If I want to talk about this, I have 5 things that I do, and I'm going to create a gateway for if I'm talking about that, I send you a mobile link and boom, you can come in. I've captured your first name, last name, your email, and your phone. This is us doing business. You got to have that day one of saying you want to be in business. Do it before you even get your LLC. Now you're creating and working on your MVP every single day. As I'm talking about what it is I love, and I pass my mobile link. Now I've collected your information. You've got a welcome response from me. As soon as you hit submit, I now have your data captured so that I can nurture that and market to that later on. I've got you. This is my CRM. Okay. You're creating that day one of even wanting to be in business. So day one, we're creating opportunity, but do not let a day go by when you're not doing something. I told this lady, I said, even if it's 30 minutes that you work that one thing, whether you go on Instagram, like my challenge would be, if I had to tell you mine, it is challenging myself to go on a TikTok live, like every morning, like 5:30, 6 a.m. I could do it 30 minutes, if I could. And so I challenge myself for the next 7 days. Pamela, you are going to go on live, and I have to get up and get myself ready. And I have to be there. And that's the challenge to myself. So challenge yourself on opportunity. Create opportunity. Create it. We don't have to wait for, I don't care what your social and economic placement is in this life. I don't care where you are in life now, more than ever. Each and every one of us have the opportunity to create your own path. It is up to you. And every day that you don't do anything towards it is a day wasted, in my opinion, especially if you're interested in being an entrepreneur. But if you have a passion that you're in a deadbeat job, what do? What else do you have in regards to creating hope and taking what that passion that you have as the crack in the door, because at least you got something that you love to do, right? And so if I say, okay, I'm going to invest in myself, I'm going to invest in me by dedicating, getting up a half hour earlier and doing something consistently every single day I got to be at work at 7 every single day between 5:30 and 6. I'm going to go on live and this is me saying this to me. I'm going to go on live and I'm going to challenge myself to do something every single day. And I bet you it's 7 days and 14 days, 30 days from now, guess where you'll be? Because you showed up consistently. And that's all marketing is, period. It's doing whatever it is you're going to do, however you're going to do it consistently. Mess up consistently. I bet you at the end of 30 days, you will be wowed at your accomplishment. I promise you. I promise you. So big pictures, you can create the big picture. There's no opportunities coming your way. Create the big picture, right? Use cases is number 2. And that's where we're thinking about the point of, just looking and seeing how other people are doing it, however they're doing it, and they're successful at it. It's easy enough to replicate success. Replicate it. You don't have to recreate the wheel, right? And then we talked a little bit already in regards to recognizing the crack. And I feel like anything that, when opportunity is placed in front of me, I like recognize it right away. And I, again, thank God for allowing me the opportunity to recognize, and then I figure out how I can leverage it. Okay. Say for instance, I get on the elevator and somebody, that I highly respect in the business world comes onto that elevator with me. It's just me and that person. I have between floor 1 and who knows what floors to possibly make an impression that will make him want to remember who I am. And so really in that, you of course want to authentically be who you are. And, I bet that impression can be made, but really if it's coming from the heart, that's how, connections are made. All right. So embrace discomfort, knowing, as I said earlier, I don't like going live. I'm amazed at myself in doing what I'm doing right now, but I see this opportunity as one, especially with my launching a global company with 3 green coatings. This is me saying, okay, remember earlier I said that I work with small businesses in their go-to-market strategies, right? So I recognize the opportunity with a manufacturer who is not in the marketplace. Really, they have a advanced technology beyond anything in the marketplace, because everything that they produce, the 3 coatings that they have given me rights to white label these 3 products so that you know what's in the can. It's advanced technology that's 100% green coatings that are 0 VOCs, eco-friendly. They can ship worldwide because there's no toxins in the coatings. One is anti-corrosion that really connects in the entire global infrastructure industry, manufacturers, who planes, trains, and automobiles, anything that you paint a anti-corrosion coating on would be interested in, right? It adheres to any substrate. The second product is a antimicrobial. If you paint this coating on the floors of hospitals, schools, churches, prisons, there would be no virus to transmit inside of the building. That's how powerful that coating is. And then the third is a roofing index, and that works with extreme heat, extreme cold weather, and it repels the heat so that it keeps the energy cool inside. You don't feel that heat. So the hottest places in Africa, if you put this coating on the roofs, it would definitely be a benefit. So I have the opportunity, because I pitched and created this opportunity by saying to the manufacturer, would you give me the opportunity to add value to your product that's not in the marketplace on a global scale? Would you give me the opportunity to put it on Amazon, create my own custom website, give your product value while you're in process of doing what you're doing, which is, it involves the IP and all of that. But the point is they went for it. They went for it, and it allowed me the opportunity to launch my company that I created now, which is 3 Green Coatings Corporation. And that's me creating opportunity. That they weren't thinking about doing what it is. I'm now able to launch to market in my own right. They gave me my price sheet. They're working with me. I have mentorship through them, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I created myself. We can do it. That is what I'm good with. If you don't know how to take your opportunity and make it into a revenue generating business, you're welcome to reach out to me. BCACEO.com is coming and going live next week. And we're very excited about that, guys. Through www.3greencoatings.com. Connect with us there. Just spent the last 3 days writing my whole entire website because it has to be now given to a content expert, but I've got to give him something to work with. So all of those pieces of 3 Green Coatings that were in my head, I had to take and put it down on paper. And that's where I've kind of locked myself in the room and got done, and over to that person who will now take that content and make it and optimize the words within the website so that the website itself is optimized, things of that nature. We're talking about business strategy. We're talking about marketing strategy. And I am the nucleus of my conglomerate, my enterprise, because I created it to be as such. When we're talking about opportunity and creating opportunity when you don't really see that you have any, the thing about it is, and people got to really wrap your brain around the fact of, if you say it is, guess what? It is. If I say, okay, I'm going to have a strategic marketing, go-to-market strategy where this, and this happens. One thing, you have multiple gateways. Now I got 5 gateways, and I've got the right messaging on each of those gateways that connects with my audience. It evokes emotion. It causes them to act, to react, because you're talking to me, you're speaking to me. That is a pain point that I had, that you are talking to me. Let me click and see what more you got to say. Let me click because I like what you're saying, right? And so this is creating opportunity through a strategic go-to-market strategy. That's what it is, guys. And if you say it is, then it is. Then it is. And it's just that simple as far as creating opportunity. It is just that simple. It's really not hard. And we're excited to support CEOs in endeavors of their go-to-market strategies, and really having that right messaging that connects with your audience, so that you can build and really talking and being an accountability coach and friend, really, because if you're in the BCA referral network, then I am working for you like 24/7. If there's ever an opportunity that I run into, guess who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of you. And so I really do hope that you guys support and go to our 2 new websites coming out within the next week. And BCACEO.com may even be ready to go tomorrow. So I'm not sure how much more time I have. Let me just make sure I made it through all of my points. We talked a little bit about the big picture, the cracks, listening for unexpected connections. Oh my gosh, guys, collaboration is huge when you're talking about creating opportunity. Maybe you're not quite ready. Maybe you're not quite ready to really step out on your own. How difficult really is it to go on a Clubhouse, even another, this network, to go and just search on the type of person who could be a complement to what it is you are interested and passionate in, and seeing if there could be some synergy. So again, we're creating opportunity, so unexpected connections. Again, you are the one that's going to make it happen. If you don't open your mouth, then nothing's going to happen. Really, it is just that simple. And again, I talked about how I don't like going live. Again, I'm here talking to you about something I'm truly passionate about. That is the only way that I'm able to just have this conversation with you today, is because talking about opportunity is who I am. I want to enable opportunity to that young lady that I saw cleaning the kitchen in the break room of my corporate office, and going to town cleaning, and there was nobody watching her. That's the type of person I want to crack the door for. And I do that through CEO Go Global. But I just think that on our own, in creating opportunity, we have the ability, even if you don't have a lot of money. I work with people at all levels. I have a link called Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. I work with everyone. And there's so many people who are successful who will only work with you if you're at a certain level. But what happened to all of the people here who have a hope and a prayer and a passion? I want to capture you at the ideation stage. I really do. I feel like I want to be the catalyst to bless you. I want to enable you to do what it is you want to do for you. And that is the core being of who we are at BCA, Business Concepts Accelerated, and really who I am. So, I feel like that's a blessing, really, to be that person. Because
Yes.
beyond, is that my time?
Well, you can say with your last statement.
Oh, okay. I'm really good. I've talked a lot about a lot of things,
Yes.
and I hope that I've resonated, and I hope that it was worthy. But anyways, that's my spiel, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Pamela McKinney, for your time. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
And yes, genius is coming. I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, are young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platforms, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader and expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sidelines and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World, a veterinary clinic in Hopton, Connecticut. His patients include dog, cat, frog, fish,
Goldie,
dog, and this alpaca. Due to doctor-patient confidentiality, we can't tell you their names. Business at Vet World was steady, and then quarantine hit. Neighbors brought new four-legged friends into their homes. Bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients with open arms. The only problem? There were more appointments than he could manage. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers spending potential that's built for his changing business needs. He decided to hire a new assistant, Julio, and with spending power built for business purchases, he used his card to furnish a new exam room. Together, Dr. Petsworth, Julio, and American Express Business made sure all the pets of Hopton got the love and care they deserve. And everyone was happy. Get the card built for business by American Express.
5-Star BDM, Brand Development Masters, is a professional consulting and advisory group keenly focused on business development services for the small to mid-sized business and entrepreneurs. Although every business is unique, they often share business development challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. Services include process improvement and operations, digital strategy and transformation, business intelligence, digital marketing, and personal branding. Our business and personal branding company has helped a number of professionals and organizations to optimize and grow. This results in more business, more opportunities, better reach, positive outcomes. Visit www.5starbdm.com today to learn more.
Follow the Brand TV broadcast host, Grant McGaugh, as he visits with top executives and entrepreneurs to find out their secrets of success with their personal brand. Follow the Brand TV broadcast host as he focuses on brand development to build better relationships, bring value to your business, relationships, and career. You will enjoy listening to each episode that is tailored to speak to you directly. If you're looking for this type of clarity in terms of building your brand, you have tuned into the right station. Each episode will help you to shape a conversation in the 5-Star BDM network of 20,000 professionals and become a springboard for your corporate engagement and business opportunities. Each guest will frame their story in the areas of personal branding, business development, career development, financial empowerment, and technology innovation. Grant McGaugh explains why he is the CEO and owner of his own professional career. Grant is an accomplished business leader and entrepreneur who wants to give back to individuals to grow their personal brand strategy. Tune in as he weaves his story about new possibilities, while to you exceed expectations. If you love storytelling, this show will make for fun.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
Artist to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. You know, it explodes onto the canvas, or it explodes on in my work. One of the things that I try to do more than anything is I try to just give the lines and the movements and emotions and expressions into to what I do. Art really means to me a chance to express how I feel deep down inside. Most of my art begins as a thought that I might have, you know, whether it's sports, whether it's history, whether it's a woman or a man. It pretty much starts.
I am Black Business.
Good day, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Carrie Jackson, and I'm your business moderator for this afternoon on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, California, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Our next speaker, Renee Daugherty, is a highly experienced professional with 29 years of service at Cisco. One notable contribution by Renee was when he recognized a lack of technical awareness and education among the underserved populations in both urban and rural counties in North Carolina, which led him to establish the organization AI Symmetry, LLC. His multifaceted contributions as a leader at Cisco and his dedication to empowering youth through robotic education reflects his commitment to innovation, education, and community development. His strategic thinking, combined with his ability to connect with young people, has made a significant impact on bridging the gap in technical education and inspiring the future generation. Mr. Daugherty, Renee Daugherty.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, good evening, and thank you for the introduction.
Oh, yes. Thank you for coming on the show. So let's get to your presentation. Genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right. And, she left me. Well, good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Coach Renee Daugherty, and I think today I'm going to talk about a bit about Cisco and who I am and how I came to put together Asymmetry. Starting as engineering, I had looked around and saw there were engineers who looked like me, but not enough in the pipeline. So I said to myself, how can I take my love of engineering, my engineering experience, and present it and give it back to the community to inspire my underserved and underrepresented, especially my young boys, about engineering, and to get into this world where lacking the talent that we need here. So I looked at what I love and what I love to do, and I love math and science. And so I put together the Asymmetry Corporation, and I kind of looked at Lego robotics. That was my first introduction. And when I first heard of FIRST Robotics for inspiration and recognition in science and technology, I fell in love. So I went to my first robotic competition. This was in 2007. And I looked around and went, I see in the audience and on the teams a few people who look like me, but I don't see teams to represent our community and our race. So talking to Marie Hopper, who is the president of First Robotics, I said, Marie, I'm going to bring you African-American competitive teams and more individuals to experience this opportunity. Because in the first organization, there's opportunities not just for competition and learning robotics, but also scholarships and good feeling and realizing again what the students what they can do. So that was my first leg into it, and started to put together workshops to get back to my community, and it was quite successful. Got a lot of young boys and young girls interested in building and coding robots. What we also did, anytime I bring kids on, if I bring them to Cisco, even when I'm speaking to them, I always say I like to say a couple of bad words in front of them. Math and science. The minute we say math, I can see my young kids, their eyes glaze over. Now, me, Coach Daughtry, I've got a love of math and science. So we incorporated the math concepts into the coding and the building of the Lego robots. So just as an example, the wheel of the robots is a circle, 360 degrees diameter, and we started to speak that way with the kids. So now we're equating mathematics and coding and robots into a real life application. And I noticed the kids started to gravitate to that a little bit more. And they liked the idea of seeing abstract formulas and abstract numbers now being put to reality. And that's exactly what we did. And that's what I've done. So even in some of our problems, something as simple as having the robot follow a line, they actually have to solve the equation x plus y divided by 2 equals z. In other words, the reflection, the light intensity of the reflection of the floor, and then the light intensity and reflection of the piece of tape that it's trying to follow. Divide that by 2, you get the medium value, and that's where the robot stays. And when my kids saw that and understood that, that equation became reality to them. And I actually have a video of a young man, a 7th grader who was left-handed, explaining how he solved the equation. And it blew so many people away. But again, showing the kids something simple, equating these mathematical concepts and formulas to real life, but more important, real applications. So we've got more and more kids involved. We promote teamwork, because to build one of these robots takes about two hours or so. It's over 600 pieces, but we split them up into teams. So I've got one person as a project manager, get the project management skills and communication skills. Another one, two, who's reading through the instructions. The second team is actually getting the parts that's needed, reading through the manual. So now I've got a team of young kids teaming together to build a robot. And just to watch them in action is absolutely phenomenal. Just to watch them collaborate, communicate with each other. They're laughing and having a good time as well. But more important, they're learning. And they're learning the importance of collaboration, communication, and teamwork, because that is what they need in the real world to be successful. A lot of the companies now that's hiring, and Cisco's included, we look for people who can communicate well and who can collaborate. And I make sure that the young ones that I'm working with, I tell them, look around the room and you see these different nationalities working with you, because some of my workshops, we got a mixed audience. And that's the way the workforce looks, to get used to working with other people and communicating well, and written communications, because we have notebooks. So as we're going through the workshops, they have to take notes. And I tell them, you have to write it out. No emojis, no shortcuts. So now we're working on more of the English language to write effectively. So we're sneaking a lot of lessons on them that they learn in school, but we're actually giving them some real-time hands-on experience. So going from the Lego robotics, we realized that the coding, we had to bring in the coding because now we're looking at technology. And I said this, I talk about robotics, I talk about artificial intelligence, and I want to make sure the kids understand what's going on around them. And yes, there are business adjustments. And a lot of these tools that we're using, AI, chat, those are just tools. They're changing the workforce and the work and the I call it the expectation and what's needed, the skills that's needed is changing. But let's get the kids into that problem solving and critical thinking. And in our workshops, that's exactly what we do. I mean, I'll give you something simple. Even in my robotic class or even in my coding workshops, there's nothing being written on the board. It's normally something that's on a monitor that we speak verbally to. And I make sure that my audience, especially my little kids, they understand you need to listen to coach, the most important word. You need to listen to coach as I'm speaking and giving you instructions. I'm going to repeat it once and then execute. And you'd be surprised how those kids function. Because I had an instructor at North Carolina Central come into my room and go, I don't see anything written down. I go, no, we're doing a lot of verbal communication here. We're talking to one another. And they're talking back to me to know that they understand. We did the same thing with the coding. I went to an elementary school in Durham, North Carolina, 4th and 5th graders. And we had a Scratch coding session. Now, Scratch coding is free on the MIT website. And what we had the kids do, we taught them how to code in basic Scratch coding, which, believe it or not, is the basis of Python coding. So here I am with 4th and 5th graders, teaching them coding, how to create animation, and how to add music and sound to animation. I'm going to say this again, 4th and 5th graders. And then once we had about an hour and a half of this workshop, then I go to them, coach is going to give you some free time. I want to see what can you create. And then I want you to get up in front of the class and show everybody what you did. Needless to say, the kids couldn't wait to get up front and show everyone their coding experience. So again, communications, problem solving, presentational skills, working together in collaboration. This is what they did, and they did it successfully. So this is what we've been promoting in our workshops. And I say we, because I've got some young men working with me, Kevin Epps and Coach Charles from the National Society of Black Engineers, quite a few of us. And we all took the name Coach. Because what we've noticed, and what I've noticed, is working with my youngsters, if I'm a Mr. Daughtry, it's some type of relationship. But if I'm a coach, it's totally different. Hey, coach, I need help. And we have that one-on-one interaction. And when they do ask me, what do I coach? All of us, we say the same thing. We are here to coach you to be the best that you could be in your mind and in your spirit. So when I say that to them, we got them. But we've been holding all type of workshops. Now we're starting to get into drones. I've got these miniature drones. I'm worked with Dr. Eric Salim up at North Carolina Central out of the Fab Lab. And we had a wonderful session at the Hayti Center in Durham, North Carolina, where we taught again our middle schoolers the dynamics of flight. Teaching them how to fly these little miniature drones through hula hoops, landing in milk crates, landing on certain designated areas where we show them. And you would be surprised again. I've got a video. I've got to take videos of this, where my young girls, right, 7th graders, were flying drones. And, people go, why are you so big into robotics and drones? And I started years ago. Because if I look at the world now, at Amazon.com in Garner, North Carolina, there's a huge 4,000 square foot facility, 4 floors. I'm sorry, 7,000 square feet. And it's one of the Amazon centers. And there's robots running all through there. And it has a very flat roof which has a pretty good skyline of the North Carolina area, downtown Raleigh, Garner, Holly Springs, where drones could be launched. So this is why we're teaching our kids this, so they be comfortable, and also to get them prepared for a lot of this opportunity here. So people go to me, well, if I'm going to deliver a package by a drone, I'm taking away jobs. And I go, no. If I'm going to fly a package, I would say maybe out of that Amazon center, I've got to hire people to fly the drones. I've got to hire people to map out the area, how the drones are going to fly. I need people to code the drones and repair the drones. So far, that's 4 jobs. If I've got a data center there, I've got to have somebody to manage the data center. I've got to have HR. So the job didn't go away. They just shifted. And to me, coach, anything that I have to tell it to do something for me is a robot. So the drone is a robot. My mobile device is a robot. Even something as simple as the kiosk in McDonald's where I'm ordering food, I call it the McDonald's bot. I have to go up to the kiosk. I have to tell it what I want. I have to pay for it with my debit card. And then in the background, somebody's getting my food. So I've got robotics. I've got cyber ops, cyber technology, because I've got to secure that information that's there. And I'm going back to also data analytics and data management, because even though I've got that kiosk at McDonald's and I'm buying my McDonald's hamburger and my French fries and my milkshake, I need to capture that data to find out how much did I buy in that area. So again, I got into the robots, drones, and all of this technology because I see the way it's shifting and the way that our community has to be prepared for all of this opportunity coming out here. Even with them saying, chat and AI is taking away jobs, the jobs again shifted. It's creating a whole new slew of jobs. I just heard on NPR today that just the government, the federal government, has somewhere between 100 and 200 jobs just dedicated to AI. That's only the federal government. There's more companies out here realizing now we've got to get people prepared for this. So again, that coding, the robotics, the drones, just opening the door to my young ones so they can see the opportunity before them. And one proven fact we've had, and I've had responses from teachers here in Durham, North Carolina, that some of the students who've been in my workshops, because they were in it with the coding and the robotics and they were having fun, their scholastic scores have gone up. Some have come in with maybe a C or a D average. And when we start working with them and letting them see the fun of what we're doing and how can they get engaged and they get really excited, their marks went up. So directly what we're doing with our kids is helping them get through their scholastic work. And I think getting a better understanding of a lot of these math concepts. Because even something as simple, and they go, well, why do I need to know all this math? I said, well, you need to learn how to count money. If you got a pizza, you got to be able to know how to divide it up, use fractions. I mean, just everyday things. And I think when somebody starts speaking to them that way and started getting them to understand that what they do is start to appreciate more what they're learning. Because what I always like to tell them, you have to learn to listen and listen to learn, and you will be successful because you will learn for the rest of your life. I'm going to take somebody like Coach Renee Daughtry. I've got certifications in technology. I have certifications as a project manager. I'm taking a look at this AI and chat, and I see there's possible certifications out there. I'm going to go for those as well. So my word to all of you out there, the businesses that you're in, I know there's some type of certification related to that. Education will keep you going forward. And even to business owners, embracing technology will help you move your business forward, especially having a small Black business and not making sure that everything that you have on the network and that you're doing is secured, because this country is being hacked just about every minute of the day. I mean, if you're listening to the news, there was a pharmaceutical company in California that got hacked and couldn't produce prescriptions or get people's insurance to pay for the prescriptions, excuse me. So again, we're just really working with our kids to have them aware, appreciative, and embracing the technology, because we got a real need for people who are technology savvy, but more important, who are problem solvers and who are critical thinkers. And again, through the asymmetry workshops is what we're doing. And if you look at my logo and you see us online, it has on there STEEM. And I remember when the company that was giving me my producing my logo, they went to me, "Oh, we made a mistake." And I said, "No, you didn't. I need you to leave it. I want STEEM." And I tell people, and I've told the kids, when you're working with us and working in my workshops and our workshops, we are enhancing the next set of scientists, technicians, engineers, entrepreneurs, and mathematicians. STEEM, STEM. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to continue to do. Because I think more important, when the kids are out there and they see people who look like them in this industry, who are giving back, and by all means teaching, instructing. To me right now, they seem to really embrace that. I've been doing this since 2005, and this is something else, to be in a store and to hear somebody call me and go, "Coach, you remember me? I was in your workshop. I went to school," or "This is where I am now. I'm at this company and I'm doing this." That is such a great feeling to be aware of the impact that we're having on our community. And now we're working, trying to get more and more young girls in our workshops, because the technology world is still, I use the term a good old boys club, and we've got to get more and more of our young girls involved. So again, at the Hayti Center, I was fortunate last year to walk into my workshop, and I had nothing about 20 girls in. I kind of threw me for a loop the first class, but then after that, we had a really good coding sessions, robotic sessions. If you check out my Facebook site, we had videos with the girls hanging out in the room. They were all collaborating with each other. They were sitting on the floor and sitting on the tables and coding, and robots were running all through the community room in the Hayti Center. So it's something else. I know people will look at my videos and go, "The kids are not sitting at a desk." And I go, "I'm not going to stifle creativity and innovation." When we teach, we have everybody in the classroom and they're sitting and they're listening. And then they want to go take their bot or their robot and their tablet, and they either want to stand in the corner, or they want to sit on the floor and work, or work in a group, and I allow it. The same thing happened in Durham Tech at the Power of Us Girls Camp with high school girls. Again, they were coding, and if you look on the website or look on our Facebook, you see the girls just hanging out, having a good time in coding. It's all about keeping that comfort zone, because again, you can't stifle innovation and creativity. And again, that's what we're about. I want these kids to think, to have fun, to be creative, because when they ask me, "Well, what are you doing? And what are you trying to get us to?" I go, "I'm getting you to be a creative, disruptive innovator. I want you to come into the world and look at different things and take a look and kind of disrupt the flow of things in a positive way and make it better, make it faster, and a little more cost effective." Because that's what now Coach Renee Daughtry is. I used to be called a troublemaker because I always wanted to change things and have things moving a little bit better. I am now a disruptor, because I will disrupt the normal flow of business and go, "How can we do this better? How can we collaborate together to be more cost effective? What can we do?" And that's where we're getting our kids to be, because that's what the world needs. So I tell them, And a lot of people want to know, Coach, why are you so concentrated on the youth in the community and who you're working with? And I go, it's very simple. The youth is about 20% of the global population, roughly, maybe 20, 25%. But ladies and gentlemen, in the world, they're 100% of our future. And this is my personal give back and investment in our future, because I would like to see some of those kids take my place in what I'm doing. So this is all about what asymmetry is about. This is about what Coach Renee Daughtry is about, and the staff that works with me. I'm very blessed. I'm going to keep on going the way I'm going. We're going to morph, change, enhance, add things in, because now we're looking to add in what can we do more with augmented reality and virtual reality? What can we do again with AI and getting that incorporated into our workshops? And we're going to do it. I'll bring in more professionals who want to work with me and have them lead those workshops, because our kids need that. In fact, it's funny. I just had some 7th graders on the Cisco campus, and I had a little boy named, I think his name was Lucas, 7th grader, telling me about AI chat and chat bots. And I looked at him and I went, you're only in 7th grade and already you've got an appreciation for this. So we've got to keep instilling that. We've got to keep our kids moving forward. And I think one of the best times that I've ever had with some of my workshops was in the Durham Youth Detention Center. I actually went into the detention center and held a couple of workshops. And I remember looking at those 7th and 8th graders there. And the first thing I said to them when I introduced myself, said, my name is Coach Renee Daughtry, and I don't know why you're here. I don't care why you're here. My job is to make sure that you don't come back. We had a real good session. I had one little young man there who was kind of broke down on me and was, tears was just flowing. And he said, Coach, I can't read. And I said, son, in my workshop and with these Lego robots and this application we're using, you don't have to read. You just have to move the blocks and manipulate the blocks with numbers. 30 minutes later, that young man who could not read had successfully coded the robot. And his little testimony to me was, I didn't realize that this math and science was so much fun. And he let me know that he went to Lowe's Grove Middle School here in Durham. He said, when I get out, I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to kind of pay a little bit more attention to the math and science because I like this. And I walked out of there, and I think I probably sat in my car, and I broke down a little bit going, I touched one. We got one who now realizes the fun of learning. And I think it was because he saw me, who look exactly like him, kind of a background like him. I come from New York, and I come from the projects, and I let him know that. But just so he can see that where he is not defining who he is, and he can move forward. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. You can probably tell I am having a very good time doing what I do. It's been an absolute blessing. Again, I'm working now with Mr. James Montague of F7 Development. We're going to be having an innovation center at Montague Plaza. It's called the Global Experts Innovation Center. And we're going to be bringing all type of workshops, technical workshops, non-technical workshops, HVAC training, carpentry, besides the technical training. We're going to be bringing that to our youth down in downtown Raleigh. And the other development that we're working with up on Fayetteville Street in Durham, North Carolina, is called Fayette Place. And we're going to be bringing what we're going to be doing at Montague Plaza, the Innovation Center, and duplicate it right in Durham, North Carolina as well. Because all of this opportunity is something that our youth really needs. And once again, seeing people who look like them leading all of this. So it's been an absolute pleasure of what we're doing. And again, back to all my Black businesses, embrace technology. Be aware of where this technology can go, all of these new tools and things that we're using, and make sure that whatever network that you're working on, or that your business and all of your business documentation, all of your accounting, that it's well secured. Because now we have people out there looking to be able to get in and do some damage to you digitally. So just my whole word to everyone out there, just be careful and just make sure you're going to be okay. So again, you can follow me on Instagram, Renee Daughtry. My company, Asymmetry, we're on the Facebook. And we are, I think, one of the forces in the community of having the kids uplift themselves and encourage themselves and getting them to have a love of math and science. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach, for all of that great information and the inspiring stories. We really appreciate you spending your time with us this evening.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Well, genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side. The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. The expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App below $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo sponsors for March 2024, NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, The Hello LLC, Lotus Richer Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, 5-Star BDM Media, Margie McLean Foundation, Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Milene Chennai Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and Black Business Expo USA. Genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side.
I'd like you to imagine with me, if you will, opening an app where you can collaborate with like-minded individuals from around the world, get inspiration and in-app tools to launch and grow your business, as well as share your knowledge and earn compensation, all in one app. Well, the name of that app is Truso, short for Truly Social. Hi, I'm Matthew Newman, the founder and CEO of Truso. A new concept in social media, Truso is designed from the ground up to be a platform that's both social and empowering for all its users. How exactly do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, Truso brings the world together via video. Psychologists assert that video provides a significantly more effective connection than audio only. When you enter a community on Truso, you're face-to-face. Second, on Truso, you don't have to have 1 million followers to monetize. Our business model allows all hosts and moderators to monetize, no matter the size of your following, by 1, producing fee-based content, and 2, inviting others to join the platform as subscribers. Even more, Truso has an in-app resource library with over 100 free resources, forms, and documents to help you build your brand and grow your business. Third, Truso is inclusive. The deaf and hard of hearing communities make up 360 million people worldwide. Unlike audio-only apps, Truso embraces this community, providing a networking platform that allows them to participate via video and closed captioning. We even have a deaf and hard of hearing foundation in the works as well. Fourth, Truso is both social and safe. We refer to Truso as a virtual extension of the beauty shop, barbershop, and brainchild of the community. A place where there's laughter, along with wisdom, growth-oriented conversation, and genuine connections in a safe space. Truso even has proprietary security to ensure we maintain a safe environment for everyone. Where are we at now? Truso is live, y'all. We've launched in beta and we're acquiring users daily. We have an incredible development and marketing team, plus amazing celebrity influencers at the table, helping us spread the word around the globe, beginning within the African diaspora and beyond by creating a safe space for growth, connection, and collaboration. We're truly excited about Truso. We've created something special for which there is a global market. And we invite you to embark on this journey with us as a shareholder. The future for Truso is truly bright. Join us and let's go there together.
I was born and raised in southeastern West Virginia, the coal fields. My father was an AME minister. For me, I was very fortunate. Even though I grew up in the segregated South, I was surrounded by flourishing Black businesses, doctors, lawyers, bankers, dentists. They were all there and they were all successful. And I guess that's part of my dream, is to see that success come back. My name is Joseph Simmons, and I am the founder of the Center for Micro-Entrepreneurial Training. We have this moment in time where we can change the trajectory of people. And our focus is on women, Black and brown entrepreneurs, and their access to capital, their ability to build thriving businesses, the ability to employ people. There's a study that showed that in those three communities, especially Black and brown communities, $1 stays in those communities for 30 minutes. In white community, $1 stays in their communities for 8 hours. So think about it. For you in a Black or brown community to get gas, to get food, to go to a restaurant, you've got to leave your community, take those dollars out of that community and take it to another community that's already being well served. So if we can reverse that, if we can go from 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, that's progress. That's what we need to do. I was with SCORE. And then in May of 2020, of course, the events happened in regards to the murder of George Floyd. The other thing that I was experiencing was the denials of federal funds for small businesses. And it revolved around one thing. These businesses were not being prepared for grants and for government programs. And I came up with the idea for the Center for Micro-Entrepreneurial based off those two things. Morgan Stanley had a report out in 2020, first quarter, and it talked about there were three groups that were massively devastated by COVID-19 on their business. That was 1, women, number 2, Black, and number 3, brown entrepreneurs. The research showed that they had less cash on hand, they had less opportunity to go into a bank and get money, and they were very dependent on family and friends to keep their business up and running. If we can focus on those three groups, then we can have a dramatic impact on our communities. Really, the focus is on 3 areas. And those 3 areas are 1, the people, number 2, the courses, and number 3, a support network. Here at CMAT, we will provide you with the fundamentals for generational success. And you will be creating a vibrant community by attending our 5-day immersive training course.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S. African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54 Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, prove that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why Be Direct was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to Be Direct's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business life cycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. But corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, Be Direct Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African, continental, and country-specific, integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training, masterclasses led by African industry execs, and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to Be Direct Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change, and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business.
Social media is evolving. It's more vibrant, more colorful, more energetic, and so are you. It's not just photos anymore. It's video, it's audio, it's subscriptions. And now there's Fanbase, a new monetized social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization for every user. No algorithms that shadow ban your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free and subscribe directly to your favorite creators for $4.99 a month. Plus, show some love by tipping on any post. Also, make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your followers by posting the amazing content you already create. And now, get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize. Because everyone's a fan of something, and everyone has a fan base.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
You're here today to celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. You rocked the house. It was amazing. Didn't we learn? For me, success comes from failure. One thing not to do is shake somebody's hand like this.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? That business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
This is Dr. Arnold T. Petsworth. He's the owner of Petsworth Vet World, a veterinary clinic in Hopton, Connecticut. His patients include dog, cat, frog, fish,
Goldie,
dog, and this alpaca. Due to doctor-patient confidentiality, we can't tell you their names. Business at Vet World was steady, and then quarantine hit. Neighbors brought new four-legged friends into their homes. Bunnies. Bunnies everywhere. Dr. Petsworth welcomed these new patients with open arms. The only problem? There were more appointments than he could manage. That's when Dr. Petsworth turned to his American Express business card, which offers spending potential that's built for his changing business needs. He decided to hire a new assistant, Julio, and with spending power built for business purchases, he used his card to furnish a new exam room. Together, Dr. Petsworth, Julio, and American Express Business made sure all the pets of Hopton got the love and care they deserved. And everyone was happy. Get the card built for business by American Express.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky.
I am from Washington, D.C., but I was raised in Durham, North Carolina. I came to Durham when I was about 5 or 6, and then I traveled back and forth to D.C. because it's where my people are from. One of the unique things about my family is my mother, she's also an artist. She does quilting, And she does a lot of artistic things. And then my son, he draws with both hands, his right hand and his left hand like I do. So that's kind of a family trait. And then my other son, he's a videographer, and my daughter, she works, she's a regional vice president for Sunglasses. When you start out drawing and sketching, you want to continue to explore, you know, each avenue. I do pastels, I do pen and ink, I do painting, I do acrylics. I haven't done oils yet, but I try to do all facets of art. What I say to a lot of times to people is, you know, you can't put yourself in a box when you're an artist. You have to explore. And over the course of my life, I've tried to explore different mediums. I also do sculpture as well. I choose my subjects by the intensity that they have in their faces, or the intensity that somebody is moving, because I do more than portrait drawings. I also do I do abstract, and then I do figurative drawing also. What happened in this particular show is that I started out trying to come up with something that would be a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. So I was working on a Barack Obama show, and they wanted me to do some paintings of Barack. And so what I did was, because of the deadlines, I kind of did it kind of fast. And then I realized when I was doing it fast, I enjoyed it. And so then I started doing other pieces the same way, and I started to enjoy those pieces also. And so I came up with this particular style, and it's a style of lines and colors. And what's interesting is that when I was in college, I did a show called Lines, Colors, and I talked about the boldness of the blacks, the hotness of the whites, and this is how this has come about, you know, later on in my life. And the colors comes from a lot of the entertainers that I work with, where they wear different colors. They don't wear, you know, your plain reds or your whites. They wear different colors, and so that's also another piece of what's giving me the colors. The subtitle of this show is Faces That Speak Life. That's real critical. Faces that speak life. Each one of these pieces is a life source and a life energy that's being put on display for people that are looking at them. You know, I always say in terms of my art, it's not important that I draw them. It's important what you get out of what I draw. You know, I don't try to just draw it because you like it. People wanted me to do prints. I didn't do prints. You know, people asked me to do different people, but the people that I choose are people that make a difference in the lives of people in the world. So the human landscape idea was, again, as I said, the lines represent your emotions, it represents your ideas, and it represents your journey as a human being. And that's why you get the different pieces and the different looks. And as you notice, I try not to do one look that looks alike another look. Artist to me is a creative expression of something from nothing. You know, it explodes onto the canvas, or it explodes on in my work. One of the things that I try to do more than anything is I try to just give the lines and the movement.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
day, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Carrie Jackson, and I am your Black Business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, California, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Tonight, we have Dr. Tisha Lewis. Dr. Tisha Ty Lewis, known as Dr. Puzzle, is the Chief Experience Officer of Perfect Piece Puzzles, a Black woman-owned jigsaw puzzle company. Through Perfect Piece Puzzles, their goal is to help people hit a pause and unwind from their busy lives by using jigsaw puzzles to assist with their mindfulness and self-care. She will be hosting a fireside chat with our featured guest, Dr. Latanya Small. Dr. Latanya Small is the founder and CEO of LT Empowerment Incorporated. It's a consulting company with the mission of empowering people to live life with possibilities, power, and purpose. She is a proud mother of Alexis Lene. Dr. Latanya Small is a change agent and an advocate in being your unapologetic, authentic self. She views herself as Dr. Empowerment. So I present to you Dr. Tisha Lewis and Dr. Latanya Small.
Hello. Well, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. How are you all doing today?
I'm doing great. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that great introduction.
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, without further ado, Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
Hey, sis. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I am really good. I'm really good. It's good to see you again.
Yes, thank you. And thank you all for joining us for another empowerful fireside chat. We are delighted today. You've heard who we are, but since it is Women's History Month, I thought we should focus in on women empowerment and women in business and making business moves. Because let's face it, Black women, we've been holding it down. Whether it's been at the church, whether it's been at the boardrooms, whether it's been at the school place, we have been holding it down, especially in our homes. And so much have changed. And so we want to have a great conversation this evening on making business move for Black women. And so we're going to go from doc to doc. So Dr. Lewis, I want you to talk about your lovely business, Perfect Piece Puzzle, because that in itself is a different trajectory from what we're used to hearing about businesses. And so we're just going to pause a little bit. Can you just share a little bit more about who you are?
Absolutely. I'm the Chief Experience Officer of Perfect Piece Puzzles. But before I even go into that, I am the daughter of Thomas and Lucille Lewis, who unfortunately are no longer here on this earth. But my lineage of them being my first people who I looked up to in regards to being business owners. My mom had her own tailor shop. She had, she's a seamstress or was a seamstress. And so she had a tailor shop for a little bit over 29 years. And then my dad also was an entrepreneur. He did everything from having a cab company to, oh my gosh, he flipped houses. He made us work, me and my two brothers. But I saw a lot through them. So I just, I'm appreciative for the lineage that I have with them.
And you know what you said about growing up in terms of you saw your parents. Again, our parents have always been our role models or someone in our village, and how they instilled in you. You saw their values in terms of working hard and getting these jobs. Now, I'm from the Maryland, D.C. area. I think so are you. And I know that growing up, let's be real, and growing up, and I'm gonna shows you in terms of where I'm from, is that I was told to go ahead and get that good government job, go ahead and get that good security job. And that's fine and good. But as we are seeing now, more and more women, more and more people are being entrepreneurs. It's about being your own boss. It's about creating your own legacy. And so when you think about the tradition of businesses, because so many times as Black women, we have been told to, maybe just do a little bit, just do a little bit. How do you break out of that stereotype? How do you break out of that and say, no, this is something that I want to do something different. I'm not going to be a secretary. I'm not going to be an ad. I'm not going into computer field. How do you go and find your purpose? Because this is what we need to talk about, because for the women today, we are going to talk about the pie. And the pie stands for your purpose, that's identifying a problem. We're going to talk about the impact, and then we're going to end up with our external environment and external factors. So backing this up in terms of the P in the pie, tell me about your purpose, because whether you're starting your own business, you're an entrepreneur, it has to start with that purpose where you've identified that problem that needs to be solved.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, that's just such a loaded question, Latanya, because you could not tell me that I was going to, have a jigsaw puzzle business. I mean, I worked on jigsaw puzzles when I was younger, like a young child, but so it happened due to the fact that my parents had passed, right? And so I was my first customer. And so I needed help getting through the grief and getting through that tremendous loss, right? And so that was my purpose, right? Is just to be able to get out of the bed, right? Get out of the bed in the morning, take care of myself to the best of my ability, and to just take one step at a time. So I was not thinking about starting a business in this capacity until, I realized as I was working on the puzzles for myself, that I realized that, okay, there is something going on here. Like, I'm feeling like I am taking better care of myself. There's this mindfulness attraction that's going on here, where I'm not really thinking about the grief or the loss anymore. I'm just putting these puzzles together. And when you think about it, putting puzzles together, or puzzles, is just like the world. I mean, it could be very complex. We live in a colorful, diverse society, and so putting that last puzzle piece together is like, an accomplishment. I mean, that's also things that happen in the world as well. And so I just knew that there's something a little bit bigger than just these puzzles. It's about self-care. It's about mindfulness. It's about allowing people to just hit pause from their busy lives, or just to have a leisure activity, to work. And so that was my purpose. And then as I began to attend like these amazing pop-up shops, I got a chance to really interact with a lot of people, and being in the house, working in the house, and then going out, during being in the house during the pandemic, and then going out and meeting and greeting people, it was just so much more than just even the puzzles. It was just really connecting and hearing people's stories. I think that kind of elevated my purpose with the business as well, because it's really about listening to the stories, and the stories, tell what's going on with people's lives, and it helps me to be able to kind of navigate them with the puzzles.
Yes, yes. I have had the pleasure of doing some puzzles. My cousin introduced me a long time ago to doing some puzzles, and I can tell you that everything that you said is so true. It was an exercise that brought us all to the table. We bonded. We kept the puzzles, the pieces right there. And we just found ourselves going back and just having conversations, telling different stories, learning more about one another in a space and place where we are always busy. We are always running. Having that time to devote to self-care, mindfulness, just to sit still is refreshing. It is definitely refreshing. And so I definitely, I thank you for that. Let me ask you this. We always talk about, you said how that came about, that purpose. In an environment when you were going out and saying, okay, well, you went to your pop-up shows and you saw that, and the more you told people what you're doing, how was that received? How was that received?
Well, that's a good question. At the pop-up shops, I mean, the main purpose is to showcase your, equipment, your products, and so people understood that was what they were coming to do, to come to look, to see my display of puzzles. I have a pretty decent display, because I have the puzzles glued together, and they're put into a very professional, beautiful frame. So it really captures people from far away. And some of them have said, wow, I didn't even know that those were puzzles. I thought that it was a painting. And then when I tell them that, okay, it's puzzles, and then I also have a display of puzzles where people can touch them so they can kind of see and feel, right? Get that experience. And then when I tell them that, okay, I am a self-taught photographer, I'm the artist, and I'm the one who actually has taken these landscape photos, then I think the reception is like, whoa, it's always like, oh, really? Wow, I didn't even know that. Wow. And then I think more questions, I realize more questions come from that, because they just didn't know that I guess I had that kind of talent. And so I always ask when people come by the table at the pop-up shops, for instance, like whether it's a man, woman, whoever, a child, and I say, how do you self-care? And I'm gonna be honest with you, Dr. Latanya, a lot of people, especially Black women, are just like, they're kind of paralyzed. Like because first of all, there's like seconds where they have to think about how am I going to answer this question? Because sometimes some Black women do not prioritize self-care. So I ask them that question just to kind of get a gauge of like who they are, who's coming by my table, because again, it's about them, right? And so we tend to spark conversations, and sometimes when I tell them about the purpose of the business and how the business was launched, based on the losses of my parents, they began to share some of their losses. And that's really what it's all about.
And I love that, because again, what we're doing, if you're just joining us, what we're doing this evening is basically talking about making business moves and basically thinking outside the box. We're elevating, and we're celebrating our women, because it's Women's History Month. And so as we're doing that, we need to get out of the box and change our lenses of how we view businesses, how we view our talents, and not hide things, not keep things down, because you can turn something that can be such a painful event into something that blossoms and blesses others. And so I'm glad that, you're getting these stories out. And just like you said, you ask people in terms of how are you self-care? How are you doing taking care of yourself? And what I tell people in my coaching areas, when I try to reach women, when I talk about getting people to their purpose, when we talk about self-care, it is not a alternative, it's a requirement. It's a requirement. You have to put the mask on yourself before you can do anything else. And so, when you think about where we are today, when you think about businesses and those who are going to try to break into this field, because some may even thought like, I didn't think that was a real business. I thought it was a hobby that I loved. How could I change that? How could I elevate that and do a quantum leap and make that something that I really enjoy? Can you give us some strategies? Let's talk about that, because we're just having a discussion right now. And so how do you do that? How do you, say like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do? Because so many times we're trying to follow the Joneses, the thing of the day. And what we want to tell everyone, once you find your gift, your purpose, once you know who you are, that's it. You have the talent. That's yours. That's your baby that you're going to birth. You have that. So share some light on that. What do you think about that?
Oh my goodness. When I told you, like I was the first customer, working on these puzzle pieces in the midst of a whole bunch of grief and loss. And so I wasn't really thinking of it as a business. As a matter of fact, when I'll fast forward a little bit, because when I began to tell certain people about, okay, hey, here's a new business that I'm starting, some people were like, oh, good luck with that. Good luck on your project. Good luck on your little business. And so on your little business, yeah. And so I was like, okay, maybe they just don't get it, and maybe they're just not the my target audience, and that is fine, right? But I just know that this is so much bigger than me. Like, this is ministry for me, and I can't get away from it. Just yesterday, I actually sent, I sent a puzzle that I had actually curated, put together for a person who had not even purchased a puzzle. I sent it to her as a gift, right? And I glued it together, put it in a frame, and I sent it to her. She got it yesterday, and she called me, and she just could not stop crying. Because what I had done was that I curate personalized custom puzzles, right? So this one was a cover of a book that she had written, and the book was about trauma and loss, because she also lost her mom, and she could not stop crying on the phone. She said, wow, I had no idea, or you have no idea, Ty, what you have done. And, this is such a blessing to me. So I'm just really learning about how to really put people first. I mean, why not? Right. And so I just know, like, that is one of the strategies that I had to learn, because in the beginning, I mean, let's be honest, it is a business, right? And so with business, you want to have money coming in, right? Income, cash flow, and everything coming in. And so when that wasn't happening immediately, I had to kind of do a shift, and I had to get the mentorship that I needed.
And you lean into my other thing that, in terms of investment, with that pie, the investment, how it's so important that as Black women and entrepreneurs that we are investing in ourselves, that you have a coach, that you have a mentor, that you are getting the resources. Because I know we want to wear the cape that has the S on it, that we're superwoman, we can do everything, but we can't, sis. You can't. You need to learn how, what my gifts are, my talents are, and who can help me along this journey. And so I'm so glad you talked about, about the coach or mentor. So how has that helped you in your business?
Yeah, I mean, I was on Instagram and I saw, I'm gonna give a shout out because, she's both of our coaches, right? I guess I can do that. Yolanda Smith, what's going on, Yolanda? From Brand to Success, or Brand for Success, I think that's the name of it. And so I attended a free masterclass, right? And so I invested my time, right? And then I appreciated what she was talking about. And I said, you know what, I'm going to invest in this, 5-day challenge that she had. That's where I met you, right? And so I think we just had like such a powerful group, right? And that 5-day challenge, come on, let's talk about that. That 5-day challenge was a challenge, right?
Yeah, it was a challenge within a challenge.
It was a challenge to the 100 power. I mean, she had us working, and but we all were good for it, and we were encouraging each other. And that's another thing too, the accountability. So that was something that also came out of that I didn't even know that was going to be there. And then after that 5-day challenge, there's another offer, and I was like, you know what? All right, Tisha, either you're going to do what you've been doing for the past year, almost 2 years now since the business has been launched, and, continue on, where you are, or you're going to do something different. It's kind of like, that saying, like doing the same things, but expecting different results.
Exactly.
So I was like, you know what? I get to invest in myself. So let me do it in this particular way. And with Yolanda, it's been great. And, the homework has been very powerful.
And you're so right. It's about that investing. It's about investing and knowing that, first of all, you're worth it. And I think sometimes as women that we feel like I'm going to help everybody and I'll just be the last on the totem pole. But again, we've got to take care of our mind, our bodies, our souls. We've got to show up 100%, because when we're down, the whole nation is down. Okay. And so it's so important that we invest in ourselves, that we find someone that can strengthen and help us along this journey. And you're right. That's how I met you, through our, we were in the same, I didn't know we were in the same master class, because I did attend her master class, and then I did the brand domination. I did that. And so you build that community. And I'm telling you all, as entrepreneurs or business leaders, you need that community. And it's okay. And I'm not jealous. And that's one thing when we talk about that environment and, looking at your environment. Once you know your gift, once you know what your business, once you have started investing, there's no jealousy. I want to help. I have told several people about my sister right here, Dr. Puzzle. I have told several people about what she's offering, and I'm going to plant a seed. I'm going to pay it forward, because sometimes you can show better than you can tell, and so I want to show people her good work. And it's planting that seed that helps the community, our Black wealth in our community grow. It helps us all grow, because she has a great business, a strength, that's going to empower all generations. Who can't benefit from a nice puzzle?
Thank you. And I was looking at Dr. Kelly's artwork.
Yes.
I was blown away. Now he and I were talking about it prior to me coming on, and I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him because I need to talk to him about some things. But just beautiful artwork, beautiful.
But that's the expose. That's when we talk about that E in the last of the pie, that environment, your external environment. You got to get out there. You've got to get out there and get you a circle. Everyone needs a circle. We talk about that, a community. You need someone that's going to help you go along your journey. And we all know the African proverb, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with others. And this is what we need. We need people to help us go along this journey and to open up our lenses. Because sometimes I wouldn't have thought like, what? I didn't think that was a business. I didn't think about doing that. I didn't think about that. But the more we are exposed to different experiences, there is the elevation. There is the elevation. We educate, we enlighten. And that's what we need. And that's what I love about this Black Business Network, because it brings a plethora of people, of ideas, of experiences to the table that we can unpack and we can kind of say, oh, I need that service, or I need that, or how can I help that? So sis, tell me a little bit more about what would you, give me three things which you think that if I was listening, what three takeaways that I wish I would have learned this when I was younger. Think about that. Ooh, what is it that you could tell? Because we are about empowering our entrepreneurs. You know, we're paying it forward, we're paying it back, and lateral. So what things, what would you say about three things that, key things that, yeah, you need to do this. This is something that you should always have in your toolbox, your empowerment toolbox.
Yeah. See, here you go again, giving us or giving me these loaded questions. My gosh. I mean, woo. The first thing that comes to my mind is, it's kind of hard to just say boom, 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 right?
What? Put it in any order, or just say how you feel.
Yeah. I mean, because I think like a lot of it has to do with our confidence, right? Mm-hmm. Not fearing and not, well, I'm going to go with just the confidence. I just
talk about that. Come on, this is a talk. If we had some tea, we'll be talking together. So talk about that, because that's real. Fear is real. Talk about that.
But the confidence level, like, I don't know about with you, but for me, like, because my silent investor, aka my other job, my full-time job, is I work mainly from home. And then, after that is done, then I work on the business. And so that could be very isolating. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes it's just, you're listening to yourself sometimes, right? When your coach or your mentor or your accountability partner is not there, right? Mm-hmm. And so I just know for myself, like, if I were talking to my very younger self, I would say that one, is under the umbrella of confidence, right? And that is, you are enough. Mm-hmm. Like, I think somebody needs to hear that, because I need to hear that. Yeah. Sometimes I need to remind myself, I am enough, yeah, some people think this is like just a trend or just a little business or a little project. But guess what? I might be saving someone from trying to commit suicide.
You are making a difference. You are. You are.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So, yeah. And so, again, like when somebody comes by my table at the pop-up shop, I ask them, how do you self-care? And sometimes, they're being funny, but they're saying, well, what is that? Because I don't even know what that means, in their life, right? And so I would just say, like, the confidence level, knowing that you are enough just where you are, whether you have money, whether you don't have any money to start, all you need is like the confidence to know that, okay, you're God's child and you can do this. You just start with where you are, right? Knowing that you are enough.
That's it. I think that's it. That is so powerful right there, because I was saying it earlier to some sessions that I had to do this week. We let the gremlins get in our ear, the doubt. When we're out by ourselves, ooh, those voices, the same thing that elevates us, the same thing that tears us down. And so you have to understand and really have that belief that I got this, I am enough. And those affirmations, you have to speak those things. You have to really affirm, like, I can do this.
Absolutely.
I can do this.
Yeah, another thing I want to mention, like I would say fear, do not fear. And that's number 2. And then the last part is like, nothing is wasted. Like nothing that you've been through has been wasted. Like when you think about it, I would not really have a jigsaw puzzle business had my parents passed. I mean, like, because that just wasn't even in my mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, when they passed, it's just like I needed something so that I can have healthy coping mechanisms, because trust me, there were all other kinds of mechanisms, coping stuff all around here. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to do good by my parents and honor them, even though they were not here. And so I realized no time is wasted. No time is wasted, and just try not to fear. Yes. I would say those 3 things: confidence, knowing that you are enough, right? Not fearing, like, oh my gosh, like many times I'm up here doing it afraid, doing it, just even investing in a coach with Yolanda was like doing it afraid, like, don't fear, step out of the boat. Like that's been my theme, like stepping out of the boat, launching out into the deep. And then nothing that I've been through has been wasted. Nothing has been wasted. So people are thinking, oh man, I should have started the business a long time ago, or I should have did this a long time. Well, you can just do it now and just take one step.
Right. You are saying so much. And I hope everyone is getting this down, because as long as you have the ability, breath in your body, a little bit of limbs, sometimes every organ doesn't work 100%, but as long as you are capable, there's still an opportunity. As long as you are vertical and not horizontal, you still have something to do. You still have a purpose to achieve. The fact that we are still here lets us know that our purpose has not ended. Okay. Absolutely. So, oh my God, this was so great. I see you, Miss Jackson's back. But let me tell you this. My girl right here has a great sale. Can she just mention that real quick so people can follow her?
Yes, please.
Okay. Go ahead and tell about your opportunity so they no time wasted.
I know, right? Look, no time wasted. I love it. Well, yeah, I actually had a flyer, and maybe I can give that to you all a little bit later. But, for the Black Business, Network and Olympics, I have a 20% off sale for all of your attendees up until April the 1st, for anyone who would love to get a customized, personalized puzzle. So that would mean that you would give me the picture of your choice, whether it's someone who is still here on this earth or someone who is not here on the earth, and or a family member. It could be a car, it could be a house. You can be surprised what people give me, right? And they want that into a 500-piece puzzle. I can do that for you, but it will be 20% off, and you would just go to perfect peace puzzles. That's peace as in peace of mind, PEACE. .com, and then you would just go on there and go to the customized puzzle part, and then you would get the code, which would be 2024, and then that's it. But I would love to be able to give you all a flyer so that people can actually see, other than just me talking about it.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies, for your time. Thank you for all of the great information. Thank you for the inspiration and empowerment, and for the sell.
Thank you so much.
Some business moves.
Yes.
Yes. Well, genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App $BBUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for March 2024. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Sway Soul, The Hello LLC, Lotus Richey Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, 5-Star BDM Media, Margie McLean Foundation Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Melanie Shania Global, Executive Women Success Institute, the Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, and Black Business Expo USA. Genius is Common, and I'll see you on the other side.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am black business.
I am black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am black business. I am black business. Are you black business? I am black business. Do you support black businesses? I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
To show up, we will rise.
I am black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am black business. I am black business. Tell me, are you black business? I am black business. Do you support black businesses? Listen, I support black business because I am black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of black business in the world.
You see the career opportunity. You feel it's yours. After all, you're well qualified, but you don't apply. You feel stuck and can't move forward in your career. I've learned as a 10-year career strategist, we must learn how to show up. To show up, we will rise up. We have an amazing resource on this planet, a resource with tremendous potential. That resource is us, women. Far too many of us, when we want to rise up and advance in our careers, we hit an invisible barrier. It's called the glass ceiling. And when we do make it through the glass ceiling, chances are we're more closely scrutinized than men. As women, we face more barriers to promotions in many organizations. However, I've discovered the biggest barrier, believe it or not, is ourselves. As women, we often hold ourselves back. We are not rising up and tapping into our full potential for 3 reasons. The first is a lack of confidence in our abilities. As women, we hold ourselves back when we make career decisions based on what ifs. We listen to that little voice in our heads that says, what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't have what it takes? What if I fail? An article in the Harvard Business Review says, men will apply for a position when they meet only 60% of the requirements. Good for them. But what do? We will only apply if we feel we can meet 100% of the requirements. Instead of moving forward with confidence, we hold back. We let fear and doubt take over, even though we know we're well qualified. And the second reason is a lack of assertiveness. We have talents and potential, but who will see them if we don't speak up and get noticed? When we join a meeting, we often sit in the back or to the side. When we could assert ourselves, we don't. We shrink back. We let others interrupt us or say nothing when other people take our ideas. When we do speak up, we express ourselves with uncertainty, saying things such as, I'm not sure if this is relevant. I don't know if this is helpful. This may not be a good idea, but when you and I use words and phrases
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
Good day, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Carrie Jackson, and I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, California, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Next up, our featured guest, Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, is the president and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute, a 22-year retired Army veteran, international TEDx speaker, international best-selling author, creator of the online course, Crack the Career Code, Unlock the Amazing Power Within to Lead with Confidence, Charisma, and Credibility. Host of the Success for Women radio TV show, career strategist, trainer, and business consultant. She has been quoted and written in numerous magazines. Her mission is to help women accelerate their path to success. I present to you Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis.
Well, hello. How are you?
Good evening. How are you? I'm well.
I am doing very well. Thank you. Thank you. Great to be here.
Great to have you. Genius is common, and I will see you on the other side.
Thank you. Wow. Well, as you know, and for those of you who have seen me before, it's always an honor and a pleasure to be here. I mean, we're here again, and I continue to be honored to be on such a phenomenal platform as the Black Business Olympics. And you all know this is a 24-hour network that broadcasts over what, 145 speakers from around the globe. Come on, tell me that's not a great thing. And they do it for 7 straight days in a row. I mean, where else can you get that much information? Yeah, maybe, but not like this. And I know right now, if you are a first timer, you might be thinking to yourself, what? And I have been missing this? Yes, you have. I mean, you probably also say, you got to be kidding me. No, I'm not. And that is why it makes me proud to reflect on such an awesome accomplishment as this network. I am proud to be able to pick the brain of the visionary himself, the founder of this groundbreaking broadcast, Dr. Eric Kelly III. I'm also proud to be a part of so many phenomenal Black sisters and brothers, Black women and men business owners who are so willing to share their expertise and provide so many resources to help others grow and move forward. And this platform, guess what? It's making history. If you've been watching and listening this week, then you should be proud to have the opportunity to be a part of this history-making platform. This week so far, you have seen and been privy to the best of the best business owners, business leaders, thought leaders, and heads of corporations worldwide. So before getting started, I have to take a moment to just thank Dr. Eric Kelly III for bringing me on with me and a host of others onto this groundbreaking platform. Thank you, Dr. Kelly, for sharing this incredible vision with the world and for creating what is considered to be a noteworthy occasion. Thank you for being a visionary, an encouragement, and an inspiration to me. And I would venture to say all of the leaders who have appeared and been heard this week. Dr. Kelly, you have produced what is being recognized as a one-of-a-kind platform, something not seen before anywhere. You, Dr. Kelly, have brought to the world what is and should be recognized and hailed as the greatest of all times. This platform is changing the lives of people, businesses, corporations worldwide. And this platform, without a doubt, will be counted as a part of history and no doubt a part of the legacy you will leave here on earth for others to learn from. So, Dr. Kelly, thank you for letting me be and share in this vision. Well, hello to all the viewers out there. I am Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, the president and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. And what I do is help women to navigate through some of the obstacles that they may face when trying to reach the top rung of the career ladder. And I also help female veterans who are transitioning out of the military into entrepreneurship. I help them to focus on a positive and successful mindset. And that's what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about tonight, having a successful mindset. Did you know that to be successful, you have to come out of your comfort zone? Did you know you cannot be successful if you're holding on to regret? Did you know that adopting a growth mindset will allow you to continuously develop your skills so you can evolve and reach your goals? Did you know that you cannot be successful if you're afraid of past mistakes? And did you know that successful individuals view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow? Did you know that rather than fearing failure, you should see it as a stepping stone toward improvement? Well, I'm here to tell you that you have the ability to be great. But what steps are you taking to move forward, to leave a legacy to our young people, to help change their mindset? What are you doing, especially for our young people who feel unworthy, who see no clear path to success? You know, the ones who may even consider suicide because no one has given them a positive example to follow. What are you doing to make an impact on this world? Let me just say, nothing will come from missed opportunities, broken promises, or a lackadaisical attitude. You cannot change our young people or anyone else if you don't first change your own mindset. Your mindset has to be in the right now. The now is showing up when you are supposed to show up. The now is being mindful of your obligations. And the now is being a person that people can depend on. It's all about believing in yourself, and believing in yourself is the cornerstone of any remarkable transformation. And that's why you have to ask yourself the question, why am I here? And what is my purpose? And you have to be able to answer those questions, because just asking them and not trying to figure out the answer, that's going to take you nowhere. Because when you know the why behind your what, you're much more likely to stick to your goals and finish what you start. As someone once said, your beliefs become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Your words become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits become your values. And your values become your destiny. It's all about embracing your worthiness and truly believing you deserve the successes you envision. Remember that change starts from within. You are what you think. And part of the change is knowing you can do what you're envisioning for your future. You have what it takes to do what all the other individuals who spoke this week did. Maybe not exactly what they did or how they did it, and maybe not in the same time frame that they did it. But you can do what you set out to do if you believe in yourself. And this network and the individuals on here can help you. This network can open doors to new opportunities for you, and it definitely provides valuable insights. But for this to happen, you have to stay in the right now and not let yourself be distracted by trivial things that really don't matter. You know, those little things that may take you off the path of what you want to accomplish. I really want you to understand that the path to success is rarely a straight line. It's a series of twists and turns, demanding resilience. It's about pushing through when others might falter and persisting when the journey becomes tough. Think about this. When you want to quit before even getting started, quitting may provide temporary relief, but it will also rob you of the chance to discover your true potential. Because it's in those moments of difficulty that you find out what you're truly made of. Someone else once said, some people succeed because they're destined to do so, but most succeed because they're determined to do so. So I want you to take a moment just to reflect on what truly makes you happy and fulfilled. Consider what you're passionate about. Consider your values and the skills you enjoy using, and then consider sharing them with the world. Understanding yourself better is the foundation for finding a success that brings you genuine satisfaction and happiness. And remember, you don't have to navigate this journey alone. I think it was Dr. LaTanya Small just before me when I was listening to her. She said those very same words. You don't have to go it alone. And one of the resources is this network that, as I said, can open doors to new opportunities and provide valuable insights for you. You're being provided with resources that will take you to the next level if you use them. And more importantly, if you implement them. And every step you take towards believing in yourself brings you closer to your goals, closer to success, and closer to happiness. Being on this platform has been an inspiration for me. It was instrumental in bringing forth great ideas for me of having my first virtual summit. It gave me the inspiration to organize events that have garnered some major expertise and talents. And this all came from being a part of something that is pushing me further out of my comfort zone. So when I say to you, you have been gaining insight from individuals who have been there, individuals who have faced the obstacles, who have stepped out of their comfort zone and said, I will not quit. They made it. And now they're sharing their success with you. And they have also motivated me to retire. So I know they can do the same for you. This platform in itself and all the people that come onto it can do the same thing for you. So I urge you not to be one of those people who may attempt to implement what you've learned, but quickly lose interest when you don't see much progress. You know, that person who feel it's not happening fast enough. And please don't be one of those people who quit when you see there's real work involved. Anything worthwhile is probably going to involve some work. You know, results may not come as quickly as you may hope, but yielding to impatience and quitting will never be the catalyst for achieving your goals. Success is not reserved for a chosen few. It's attainable for anyone who's willing to roll up their sleeves and put in the work. Keep in mind, the only thing standing between you and your goals is the amount of effort you're willing to invest. So, if you have ever doubted whether your goals are attainable, let me remind you right here and right now, they are attainable. You have to hold on to your vision because a vision will help you to overcome obstacles. And a vision will give you strength to hold on when times are tough. A vision that is well defined will help you to focus and create a purpose that becomes your measurement for your success. If you do not have a vision of who you want to be, how you want to succeed, or what you want out of life, you will likely begin to lose interest and maybe even give up. Or maybe you just settle for whatever. Every dream and every aspirations starts with a vision. But too often, we let obstacles discourage us from chasing our goals that will lead us to success. Something for you to remember. You know, obstacles are simply stepping stones toward your greatness. So don't let obstacles shatter your dreams of reaching success. Most of us form our own concept of what success is about in many ways. In an ideal world, we would all arrive at our definitions of success based on a clear understanding of ourselves as individuals and what it is that we want to get out of the many years that we spend in the workplace or the business world. You will often find that success means very different things to different people. Yet we often talk about and think about success as though we all have the same concept of what a successful individual is. You know, some of us look at success as a person that's driving a fancy car living in a big fancy house. We just feel like they got it going on. But I believe success means making the difference that only you can make. It means being appreciated and rewarded for being your true self each day. It means doing work that reflects your unique interests, talents, values, and gifts. Yeah, success can be scary because it involves change. Success can also be intimidating and hard to handle. Success also involves more challenges and responsibilities. And that is threatening to most of us, which is why we tend to fear success. And here's what people fear more than success, and that is judgment from others. And you know, the sad part is that this judgment is what stops most of us from doing anything meaningful with our lives. We would rather play it safe than to risk making a mistake and maybe embarrassing ourselves. You know, it's a fact that success isn't always a straight path, but it can be a challenging and thrilling adventure. There's one thing I want you to remember. Most of us do not start out successful. Success is an experiment that comes with plenty of trial and error. It's built as you learn from mistakes along your path to personal and professional development. You have to take your experiences, both good and bad, and use them to your advantage. And if you do this, you will find levels of success you never thought possible. You don't want to look back on your past, maybe 5 or even 10 years from now, and regret not having pursued your dream of success. And trust me when I tell you, the pain of regret will be a much stronger than is even much stronger than the temporary discomfort of stepping out of your comfort zone. You know, all of the individuals you saw this week, they gave you pointers and tips for succeeding. They offered you options. They gave you resources that you probably, in some cases, didn't even know about. And they showed you a roadmap to help you to get to where you're trying to go. They poured into you from their souls. And now all you have to do is get to work and implement the things that were shared with you this week. Here's a thought to keep in mind. You know, diamonds don't form without pressure beneath the earth's surface. And in the same way, your business or your personal growth and success will usually be born out of the struggles that you may face when trying to get to where you want to go. And here's another important thing to remember. If you wait until you know you're going to succeed at something before you try it, you can spend the rest of your life just waiting. The real recipe to success is not to wait until you have attained mastery before you step out of your comfort zone and pursue a challenge because you know this. It's in the pursuit that you'll build the mastery. What you focus on is what you will develop. You cannot get it just by listening and not implementing. You have to do something. You have to work towards success. This platform is to help you set your own dreams and goals, not someone else's. That's what the information you're receiving will do for you. Again, if you let it. The path to success, it's not a sprint, but it's a marathon where endurance and strategic consistency are the runner's fuel. And with all of that said, I'm going to give you another secret to success, and that is to never stop learning. Obtaining knowledge is a continuous journey. The best leaders know they're never in a place where they wouldn't benefit from the insights of others who have attained success and are doing what they may want to do. I want you to remember this every time you think about quitting. Everything begins in your own head. You are what you believe yourself to be. If you feel that you aren't good enough, then you have set the wrong rules for the game. Having an open mind and a positive mindset means that you are open to the idea that you have value, that you have worth, and that your contribution can and will mean something to this world. Every successful person will tell you that their climb to success came with hurdles and obstacles to overcome. True success does not come easy, and it's not a piece of cake or a walk in the park, but determination will pay off. When it comes to succeeding, never, ever tell yourself you can't be as successful as others. Know and believe that you are capable of accomplishing as much or more than others have accomplished. The key is to possess the same drive and determination, because that's what separates the successful from those who stand on the sidelines and just watch others reach the top. Success comes from clarity of purpose and repeated action, which is what you heard from a lot of individuals on the Black Business Olympics this week. Sitting, listening, and not implementing will not do you any good. So don't waste this phenomenal opportunity. Don't waste this information or the resources that you received so far this week. You can always go back and listen to any of the sessions, and I challenge you to do so. Let your dream of success be the fuel that propels you forward. Believe that you can do anything you set your mind to do. Remember, what you do makes a difference, and you have to be the one to decide what kind of difference you want to make. So show up, rise up, and become that success you were meant to be. And when you do, guess what? We will all win. You saw the individuals this week. You heard them. Again, I say, if you didn't, go back, listen to the sessions. This platform is one, the best one for you to be able to get the information, the resources, the insights that you need to get you started. Every individual that appeared on this platform gave you a point of contact. You could reach out to them, find out how they did it. In some cases, work with them. Let them be your coach. Let them be your mentor. Best believe I have done it. I keep doing it. Dr. Kelly probably gets tired of me picking his brain, but I keep doing it because he's been there. He's done that. He's doing things that I want to do. That's the type of person I want to hitch my wagon to. That's the type of person who I want to hold on to their coattails. The people you saw this week, those are the ones that you want to hitch your wagon to. You can't go wrong if you do. Like I said, listening, sitting, not implementing, that's not going to do you any good. You have to take action. You have to go forward, move forward, continuously. Determination, that's the key word. Persistent, another key word. So when I say to you, show up, rise up, and become the success you're meant to be, because when you do, we will all win. That's true. I mean that. I want to thank all the viewers. I am Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women Success Institute. And if you'd like to reach out to me, you can email me at info@exwsi.com or go to my website, www.exwsi.com. And while you're there, make sure to download my free 3-part video series on 3 things every woman should do to position herself for executive leadership. But if you didn't get anything else out of what I said tonight, please remember, implement, implement, implement. Take action. Don't just sit. Don't just listen. Implement. That is what will lead you to the successful outcome that you may be looking for. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, as always, being here tonight.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much for all of the gems, Dr. Madeline.
Oh, you're so welcome. So welcome. It's been an honor, as always.
So, what keeps you inspired each day to implement?
Well, what keeps me inspired to implement each day is to help someone else to reach their full potential, to tap into what they have inside of them and may not have even, discovered it yet. It's there, but they just haven't figured it out yet. To be able to do that, to help someone to succeed, to just push them forward, to make sure that they're on the track that they're trying to get to where they're trying to go. That is what inspires me. Being able to share, being able to give back, being able to help. That's what inspires me.
Okay. So you are quoted in several magazines. What would you say would be, I guess, the top 3 quotes that either you have shared with others or that inspire you?
Well, I would say one of my quotes is I always say never give up. I always say never give up, never give up, never give up. And another quote that I always say is make sure that you get help. In other words, a mentor, a coach, or what have you. And I say that because that's how I started out. I mean, if I didn't have advice or didn't listen to advice when it was given to me, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that's another thing that I say. And I always say never give up on yourself, because if you give up on yourself, then how can you expect other people not to give up on you? You have to be your biggest champion. So those are the things that you probably always see or always hear me saying. Never give up, always implement, never stop reaching for your goals. And now my newest one is show up to rise up, because when you do, everyone wins. So that's another one of my quotes that I'm using now, because I found that is another one that helps push and propel people forward.
Wow, that is awesome. So do you have a mentor or coach that you
Always.
continue?
Yes, I do. I have a coach, a mentor in every aspect of my life and things that I do, especially in business, personal life. I mean, you have to. Like I said, you don't have to do this alone. If you're in business, or even if you're in the workplace, in your career, you have to have a mentor. You have to have people that will see something in you sometimes that you don't see in yourself. And so they will help you to navigate some of the obstacles that you might face. They will help you to navigate around those obstacles. And that is why I always have someone that I can go to and bounce ideas off, someone that can, tell me, hey, no, that's just not the, maybe you might want to try this instead of this, because this is what worked for me. So it could possibly work for you too. Even like I said, when I talked about picking the brain of Dr. Kelly, I mean, I've gotten so many great, wonderful gems and information and guidance from him. It's been unbelievable. And that is why I am so inspired and so in awe of this platform, because of the fact that it's his vision, but that vision brings on individuals that do the same thing, that are willing to share their expertise and their information. So that is why that is just amazing to me, to have a platform like this with people that are willing to come on and share so much.
Okay. Do you have any speaking engagements coming up, or any major releases?
Well, I have a virtual summit that I'm putting together. I'm getting speakers for that. So anyone want to look at being a speaker on my platform for the Show Up to Rise Up virtual summit, it's going to be taking place in September. I have another project that I'm working on, but I'm not going to tell you about that one yet, because it's still in the works, and so I don't want to put it out there quite yet. But as far as speaking engagements, I have a couple things that I have coming up next week. Some platforms that I'll be speaking on. As a matter of fact, I have 2 platforms that I'll be speaking on next week. So just, stay busy trying to make sure that I especially help as many women that I can. So when you see me out there, most of what I'm putting out there, the things, the training, the speaking engagement, it's all to encourage and inspire and help women to go as far as they can.
Okay. And how can someone get in contact with you or sign up for the summit, purchase your book?
Well, if they want
series, I think it's a series, it's a seminar, right?
Yeah,
it's a
the
seminar?
summit. Yeah.
Yes.
If they want to reach out to me. Oh, and as a matter of fact, you reminded me, I do have a series coming up, my 3-part forum, Finding the Hidden Revenue in Your Business. That's coming up in April. So if they want to find out information on that, they can reach me by emailing me at info@exwsi.com. And again, that's info@exwsi.com. And of course, all my books are on Amazon and on my website. So if they go to the website, they would just go to click on the bookstore, and that's www.exwsi.com. And as I said, they can also go on Amazon and get any of the books too. If they want to be considered for a speaker for the Show Up to Rise Up Virtual Summit, then they can go to www.speak@showuptoriseupsummit.com. I wanted to make sure I'm getting that right. www.speak@showuptoriseupsummit.com. And they can find out about becoming a speaker on the platform, and see if it's a good fit for them. Not everybody may want to do what we're doing, or stay within what we're trying to do. So, but if they feel like they might be a good fit, then they can definitely reach out to me on that. Again, www.speak@showuptoriseupsummit.com, or email me at info@exwsi.com.
All right. Well, thank you. It has been such an honor and a privilege to hear. And thank you for all of your words of wisdom, especially when it comes to mentorship and coaching and just showing up.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Again, it's always a pleasure to be here.
All right. Well, thank you again. And genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely.
All right. So now we'll have our commercial, our sponsors, which I'm not. Oh my goodness. Hold on one moment. All right. So the Black Business Expo mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K-12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for March 2024. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, The Hello LLC, Lotus Brichet, Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, 5-Star BDM Media, Margie McLean Foundation, Incorporated, Genius is Common, Earth Essentials, Malay Shania Global, Executive Women's Success Institute, the Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA, Genius is Common, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platforms, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader and expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.